All right, here we are. Bitcoin on a nasty trend line here, folks. Is 51,000 in the cards for us here in the near term? My God, we're going to look at all the data on Bitcoin first and foremost, but also one of our favorite altcoins showing some signs of potential future death from stress tests that were ran this morning that didn't go so hot. So this is why we cannot have nice things. And at 2:30, we're going to be punching over to the members only stream to discuss how humanity could potentially already have been doomed, and this could have been written in the cards long ago. So we have a lot to talk about here today. I'm going to have Nick Diamond Nuts Demandi coming in here like a bat out of hell, joining us a little bit later. We got Isaac over there on the sticks. Just ate his Jersey Mike sub. Apparently they give them to him for free.
For free. You heard it here first, folks.
I'm a little bothered by this.
Why
Nick,
oh, look at Nick.
We
are live
baby.
already.
I got
Sit
a lot
your
to
ass
talk
down.
about today, Nick. So, okay, I had to do it a little early. I got to get it all off my chest. You know what I mean? I had to get it all off my chest. Oh, there she is, Dana Lewis.
Dana,
babe. Is that Lewis?
Lash.
Lash?
Dana
All right.
Lash.
Dana Lash. Well, she's kind of the vibe we kind of need right now. That's kind of perfect for my talk today. I'm wearing the shirt that fits in the United States of America. Do as you're told, with the little camera system up top, little AR and a little jabby jab in the other hand here. It's just looking grim, but we got a lot to talk about. We're going to talk about crypto first, okay? And we are brought to you and powered by Arculus. This is the world's best cold storage app. This is where we're keeping our Bitcoin off exchanges, trying to make the squeeze happen to these damn banks that are wanting to buy all our Bitcoin up under us and leave the middle class in the dust. But how are you doing, Nick Demandi? It's good to see you.
Yeah, my belly's full. I ate some pho.
Some pho? That's some good
Just
stuff.
had some pho. Guys, +1 in the chat if you like pho.
I absolutely.
I
I
love
had some neighbors that were from like Laos, I think it was.
Ooh, yeah.
And they made the best stuff.
They know how to pho.
They know how to pho around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, here's the
They're
overall
like
vibe.
the pho kings.
This is the vibe here today, Nick. And I think X saw our X space last night, the applications going into McDonald's.
Yep.
This is me holding on to my shitcoin collection as McDonald's tugs on my little furry paw, trying to drag me back in. I've never worked at McDonald's, but my God, this market is just, it's been brutal.
I hate it.
It's been brutal. Let's check it out on 2Bit, channel partner 2Bit. Where are we at on the price? We're sitting here at $56,500.
God.
Sounds like something I call.
And it was. Isaac called this out. And welcome to OG Status, Spinning Head. Thank you for joining us on the OG Status membership level, dudes. You guys are, you're giving me a chance to not be doomed as a channel here and have paychecks going around for people eventually. So that's a really good thing. I really appreciate your guys' support. Now, here we go. 15-minute. Let's zoom in a little bit. This is our morning of. Not great. Not a great time. What do we got here?
Sorry.
Pumped down to $55,800. Not a great feeling here. Not a cozy feeling. You know, we're getting some lower lows on the 30-minute. We go to the 1 hour here. Still looking grim. Okay, still looking grim. But you know what?
Nothing else like liquidation. We have liquidation, or is that volume on the side?
Yeah, this is volume right here.
What's on the side there?
These are just buying
No,
sell
the
orders.
yellow and the blue.
This is the volume profile, fixed or visible volume profile range. So, you know,
if you have the liquidation chart, do we have high block?
We got high block. Let's go to high block and just see what we're looking at here. That's a good point. Because we're like at large, we were looking at the pi cycle top indicator last night, which is our top indicator.
You can't trade on that.
You can't trade on that. Let's see. Let me get logged in here to high block. I want to use the old version of high block Capital because I like the old liquidation map. But that is a good thing we should be looking at. I haven't checked this thing out in a little bit. Let's see what we're running with here. So run it. And actually, I'm going to switch to the old version because I like it more. Heat map. Let's go here. All right.
Great.
Okay.
Oh, baby.
I mean, that's giving me hope. Okay. I like this. There's a deep yellow line right there at $60,000. That's not bad. There is like
nothing below us until we get to what?
Well, they got the stop here at $51,900, and also there's a good chunk that they could grab at 46,000. But I mean, the real juice is right there at at 60,000
We have a
bucks.
huge amount of buy. So the bright lines are the buys, or bright lines are the liquidations.
These are liquidations for shorts.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, I don't know.
Well, I mean, one thing that made me happy
Please.
is I want to give you some hopium here.
Yeah.
Because usually when all of the TA people start moving in tandem and they all start calling for that massive, massive crash down, usually the markets notice that. And you can see it visualized here on the money side with the liquidation levels. I mean, there's tons of shorts going on right now. It looks like a good amount of money is actually ready to be grabbed up on a move back up to 60K. That doesn't escape us out of this little purgatory zone that we are stuck in likely until November by any means. I'm not saying that. Let's look at the larger time frame here. All right, let's zoom in first. 12 hours. Let's run it. I want to see what the 12-hour looks like. Still kind of the same thing. So the 12-hour looking like there's that liquidity, but this liquidity right here is at $57,000, so not great. And then let's go to the monthly here just to run this. This is the how you kind of back up. Oh God, this is where things get scary. Look at that on the longer time frame. That 40, and that's why that conversation down to 47,000 is happening. And then you also have a lot of liquidation sitting here at 52,900 bucks. Holy sheep shit on a shingle. Not great. Oh, shout out to Inked Pirates. Any info, if anything, I need to do to get Matic to Paul if held on a ledger. Much love, you guys. Stoked to so many OGs are on Rumble lately. Shout out to you, Inked Pirates. Nick, have you dealt with that? Have you dealt with Matic to Paul change outs?
So the migration happens automatically if your Matic is on a centralized exchange. If you're in a cold wallet, I believe you do it. I believe there's a migration tool on Polygon's website. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's free and it happens 1-to-1. So for every Matic you do, you get one pull.
Yeah. 47 sounds like max pain. That's what that backed up graph does kind of look like right there. You know, and in the short term, I mean, there is like, we're looking at this on the 4-hour, the visible volume profile. It's showing a point of control up here at 59,000. So there's a lot of mixed bags here. And really one of the most based ways to look at this market from Rational Root, just talking about the on-chain value map, we are smack dab in the fair value range. So we are right on that fair value line. As you can see, it highlights in different colorations for what is overvalued, heavily overvalued in the red, and all-time highs right there in the dark bluish areas. So you got the previous, like having 2 all-time high, having 3 all-time high, and God, that one was short-lived, wasn't it? Just a blip in the wind, piss in the wind. And then we had this in terms of all-time high. Now, seeing this, I even heard Crypto Face talking about that the bull market has already happened and it's only down from here.
I mean, that would be a complete breakage of the 4-year cycle.
It would. It would indeed. He's talking about things had peaked, and now it's just he even called for a 90% pullback on Bitcoin, like from these levels. Like,
I mean, is
absolute
he
just
saying
death and
it
destruction.
because his gut says so, or did he base it on any type of data whatsoever?
Well, so what he did is logarithmically, if you laid out Bitcoin on a logarithmic chart and then use his money flow, you had the massive money flow on the first bull market, a little smaller on the second, a lot smaller on the third. And so he's thinking that's just going to trickle down and then go into the negative at large. But I don't know. I mean, at large, I think seeing the like half the banks lean into this, the other half is trying to fight it. I think we have some kind of new things coming into Bitcoin's existence that might actually stop that from happening. So I kind of doubt that the 4-year cycle's done. I'm still doubting it. I mean, love Face,
the
but
taps have been turned off and they've just been recently turned on. So I mean, Bitcoin only pumped when there was QE.
Exactly.
And so now we're in a different world, but the QE's coming.
I know, and it's coming. You know it's coming. They're signaling that it's coming. And we did have some bullish news for Bitcoin to go over today. MasterCard launched a Euro non-custodial Bitcoin and crypto debit card. There are over 100 million merchants involved with this. That's slight good news. Not much to move the buck, though. And here's Matthew Hyland just talking about our consolidation range we're in right now. We have damn near broke this, but we are pumping back up. What are we at here? 56,600. So that's good. Maybe we can pump this out. If you smash the like hard enough and long enough, we might be able to pump back up to that 57K spot while we're live here. But things are looking like a battleground here. And we also have this. Look at this. U.S. Fed issues a cease and desist order to Texas Bank over crypto services. What it means for the industry, not a good look. Per the notice, Federal Reserve claimed that there are inefficiencies in risk management and compliance with anti-money laundering rules for the United Texas Bank's crypto customers. The bank was issued a cease and desist order in place of formal proceedings for settlement purposes. Additionally, the bank was given 90 days to submit a 5-point action plan acceptable to the feds to comply with the AML standards. For example, the bank must ensure the provision of adequate resources for sufficient staffing levels and periodic reevaluation of resource and staffing needs. The bank's latest financial report shows total asset holdings of about $1 million and 75 employees. This is one of those this is a small bank. That is a very, very small bank.
Total assets of $1 million. So they basically like went to a bank run out of a 7-Eleven. We're like, hey man,
you guys are fucking up here.
I actually, if they're like, hey, this $1 million bank doesn't have appropriate AML, they're probably right.
Yeah.
What bank has $1 million in it?
Well, dude, I mean, most banks are required to hold zero. Since COVID.
That's what makes them a real bank. The fact that this bank actually has money, it's weird. It's wrong. You should have negative money. The less money you have, the bigger bank you are. Look at JP Morgan.
Dude, it just makes no sense. The more that we go into this current financial system and how it's set up, the less sense it makes. Last month, Customers Bank attracted similar attention from the U.S. authorities. A different bank, Pennsylvania-based lender, consented to Federal Reserve's close supervision of its dealings with crypto companies since the collapses. SVB and Signature U.S. crypto firms have struggled to find other banks willing to accept them as clients. And the funny thing is that SVB went under for its commercial real estate security holdings and all of the things that are just traditional finance tools, but USDC was connected to SVB, so we actually depegged for a moment, went down to 87 cents per stablecoin.
Well, this isn't SVB though.
Oh yeah, this is Silvergate and Signature. Yeah.
So Silvergate was the backer of SVB and a lot of USDC.
Yes, absolutely. And it's all like this intertwined financial centipede that basically, and that's where my worry about what did you say?
It's a human centipede.
Human centipede, but in like a crypto way. You know what I mean? It's very weird. And so really looking at this, I really kind of worry about Bitcoin when it's compared to, or not even just compared to, it's married to TradFi now. So if this TradFi system actually does break, maybe we escape out of it. But guys, in March 2023, we were not as connected to the traditional finance sector as we are now. We did not have Bitcoin ETFs. We had none of that stuff. So when that banking crisis did happen, we pumped from 19,000 up to like 35K. But now we have ETFs hooked into this system, and it's going to be extra pain for us. And Nick, heads up, my contacts are cloudy as F right now. So you're going to have to call out the chat. I'm trying to like keep up with the chat. But yeah, I mean, keep an eye on that for me there. I'm doing my best here. Now we had this. I want to listen to this from Peter St. Onge talking about the job collapse that's going on in the United States. What is this? Hell? All right, here we go.
New data yesterday says job openings crashed by 500,000 jobs, hitting the worst level since 2021, right before Joe Biden and cackles unleashed inflation upon a sleeping republic. Meanwhile, layoffs soared to 1.8 million, dominated by leisure and hospitality as the American consumer folds up shop to staycation their way through the Biden-Harris miracle. This brings job openings to just 7.7 million. For perspective, there were 12 million job openings just 2.5 years ago. So around about 4.5 million jobs have evaporated. And while there were 2 jobs per unemployed worker back then, now it's just 1.1. In fact, if we take the more realistic U6 unemployment number, that's closer to 6 openings per 10 unemployed workers. This latest number was a big miss to Wall Street expectations. In fact, it was worse than the most pessimistic prediction. suggesting that either Wall Street is really bad at estimating jobs or the numbers are cooked.
There it is.
Both.
Very, very bad situation.
Yeah.
Very bad situation, honestly. And Peter St. Onge, I really like his macro market analysis. He's usually 6 months ahead of the rest of the markets in calling out real data. Just talking about job collapse as job openings crash by 500,000 and the layoffs soar by nearly 2 million jobs. Okay, so there's some problems to be talked about within that sector, and you can see it. I mean, talk to anyone that's out there looking for a job right now. It's an absolute bloodbath. And this, from Walter Bloomberg, the ADP non-farm employment change in August actual was 100K just about versus 122,000 jobs previous for their payroll. And the estimates were like, it's going to get better. We're going to go up to 145K, guys. No, actually, it's down only for the jobs market, it looks like right now. Not great. And here's the prediction markets. Projected August job numbers have tanked overnight. Will more market pain follow suit? This is the job numbers for August 2024. And this is the prediction market. Just feeling very, very bearish about that outlook. Not a great situation. God, I miss having Trump in office. I really miss, at the time Trump was in office, I was a headhunter. And, at the time, you, the employee, that was the value. You were able to negotiate your way up in salary and into good positions. Now it's like people are just, even really good backgrounds are scraping the bottom of the barrel to get a decent position just to make it by in this current environment. It's absolutely insane. And then you get, new college grads like this. This is the current fresh application group coming out into the workforce. Let's have a listen.
I'm only a month into this job, and it's already given me so much anxiety. First of all, they gave me a Dell computer. I don't know how to work that. Second, people email outside of working hours. Excuse me. That's not for me.
We are so cooked.
So
We are so cooked.
it's funny. Gen Z,
Oh my God.
by and large, don't know what files are.
What? How? How is that even possible?
Like they don't know that the file is like a collection of bits in a section of a drive.
Why? How is this? Isaac, is this true?
I hope not.
I mean, you know what stuff is.
Yeah, I know what stuff is. I'm not.
Many
libtard.
Gen Zs are very technologically illiterate.
Maybe it's because they just know where the share button is on
But if
social media stuff.
If something gets downloaded in a weird spot, they don't know it's a file.
Need to look for the file path
They
and
feel
where it
like they
ended
need
up,
to download it again.
and then it goes to the same spot, and they still can't find it.
Yeah.
Oh my
And then
God.
if they want something, they have to go and share it
Oh my God.
instead of bookmarking it, and it doesn't actually. They don't know that it actually exists on the hard drive. It's very bizarre. A lot of Gen Zs don't understand technology,
Dude,
because they've never come up when you and I came up. We knew
You had to raw dog that.
you
shit.
had to go into the hard. You command line this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. C:\\. Get in there, and you knew that it was there somewhere. The zeros and ones were your file somewhere, but now it's just it's an app. Everything's an app. If it's in the app, then the app is the thing where the files are.
Dude, I mean,
It's so weird, bro.
that is so sad. And I was hiring for probably 200 developers. I had a very, very good beat on the job market, particularly in manufacturing, construction. I did that for 10 years. So
Yep.
I'm trusting my gut on that one, Indy, but I appreciate you, man.
Real quick, I meant to say this.
Yeah.
We should turn off comments for this video,
Why?
because I think if we have them comments, I think if we have them off when we finish the show,
Yeah.
we won't get the bots jumping in immediately. And then
Okay.
we turn them on later.
Dude, that's a good idea, because honestly, I'm losing. I
We gotta
made a
try.
post about it yesterday. I'm losing 16 days a year
Yes.
deleting
It's sad.
scam comments.
But if
And
you are a moderator on the channel, you can help moderate the comments.
that's good. This
So
is good.
all the mods, Alexander G, I just saw you. Everyone else who has a wrench, you guys can help us out. But
Yeah.
I think we'll turn off comments just for a little bit. I had something else to say. Oh yeah, go ahead in chat and then also comment on this video in Rumble 2 and anywhere else. What operating system you learned first?
Oh, dude. I mean,
What operating system you learned first? I will go. Well, let's start with Bree. She's off mic, but Bree, which computer operating system did you learn first? What did you learn on?
what is it?
She's thinking right now.
She's thinking. Da-na-na.
Chrome.
Chrome? Okay.
A Chromebook.
A Chromebook.
Okay.
Okay.
Holy hell. Isaac.
The old school Dell computers, these rundown pieces of shit. But at the same time, I was also learning how to code. So I was on like
So
Kali
here's-
Linux. I was on Python. I was on JavaScript.
No, but
So
like,
I
what
learned the
operating
backdoors.
system?
Operating systems, though.
You know?
Dude,
Intel Core.
I can't
Shit
even
like that.
remember. Like, it was basically mine. I remember writing a Dracula story when I was
Yeah.
like 7 or 8 years old.
This tracks.
And I can't even, it was like a screen. It was like this wide. It was gigantic.
Yeah.
And I remember the noises it made, and it
Yeah.
was very like, I was in there early. I can't remember exactly what it was though. Now that I'm thinking about it, it had the blue screen of death all the time, and yeah, it was very, very old. But I
all
mean,
right.
and it had the floppy disks.
Yeah,
the floppy
yeah.
disks were in there. I don't remember exactly what it was called though, because I was so young. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It was so long ago. But
Mine was Grid.
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 If anyone
What the hell?
knows what Grid is, give me a shout out.
Oh my god.
Grid.
Dude, also
then-
yesterday's show. So
Yeah,
we had
very
the
good.
news
Very good.
about Bloomberg, right? Bloomberg and all these other outlets were talking about a DOJ investigation for Nvidia, which I took serious. I was like,
everyone did.
everyone did.
And the stock market
The
sure as
stock
shit
market
did.
definitely did. Let's look at how much pain that caused. So Nvidia recorded the largest one-day drop in history. Nvidia closed down 9.5% and erased $278 billion in its market cap, particularly in the market value on Tuesday. Is AI hype coming to an end? And then we had this. Nvidia just said that they have not been subpoenaed by the Department of Justice. Guys, calm down.
Jensen's like, dude, I'm like just now getting bitches.
Oh my God.
They're like having me sign their bras now. You can't ruin this for me.
Dude, I think about the problem with centralization of our news outlets and like the trusted sources.
There's no journalism. What? No one checked a single fact on this. And by the way, what I just said about Jensen, there is an actual photo of him signing a chick's like bra.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
you can, Isaac,
okay.
you might be able to, or you may be able to pull it up. And no one did any fact checking on this whatsoever. Someone just like basically did a tweet. There wasn't even a link to like a DOJ announcement. They're just like, it was breaking news. It was that fucking X account, the breaking news
Oh.
account that's like wrong.
Oh, here we go.
30% of the
Pull
time.
Pull us up. This guy just got going.
Look at
you
that.
know?
He just started. This was a couple months ago.
Ah.
Let the man live.
Let him breathe. Let this stallion run, folks.
Anyways,
it's such a problem though. $278 billion out of their market cap, particularly.
Yeah.
Just
And
out of-
Nancy sold the day before.
oh, I don't even know if that's real. I don't even know if that's real. I've even seen
Yeah.
falsified reports on that too, dude.
Fair enough.
It's like,
What
who do
even
we
is real?
trust? What is real?
This show.
This show is real as
This show is
That's
real.
a good take. That's a good take. Someone is going to jail unless the banks did it to get at a cheaper price.
That's what they did.
Probably, huh?
I mean,
little
look,
pullback.
we all know this is well established that the Bitcoin ETF announcement was fumbled by insiders to make a
Yes.
bag.
Yes.
You don't think that they've been doing this ad nauseum? There's literally a video of Jim Cramer from the early 2000s called Wall Street Confidential. It's on YouTube. You can just Google Jim Cramer Wall Street Confidential. And he outlines in detail how he would float a story to CNN or
Oh my
whatever
God.
financial network, and to put, or not even on like a news one, Wall Street Journal,
Yeah.
of some company having a really bad time.
Yeah.
And then it would come out and that stock would take a 5% dip, and him and his buddies would short that 5%, get out, and then buy the bottom, and then it would pump back 11% when there was a retraction.
Why is the world this way? And you know what? This is a great take. The basement is real. We are real. The chat is real. I feel like you guys are real.
We're very based.
We keeps it real in here. That's our value right
Yep.
there. That's our value right there. And that type of stuff happens in crypto too. That's part of why
yeah.
I set out and was so hell-bent on making the show a success. It was because I wanted something that was real. I was in the last bull market and there was tons of people shilling things that would be dead in the span of a few weeks to the moon. You know, the next big thing was coming out. It was
Mike
highly
Hawk is
aggravating.
back.
Mike Hawk, shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you.
Mike Hawk.
Now we have this. And another reason why we can't have nice things. Snake.fun. Okay, we're going to talk about this. 20,000 users in 10 seconds. Very fast influx of users.
Wow.
No doubt. Our systems and Cardano infrastructure are being pushed to the limit. Bullish. Okay, let's see how it went. Go to the comments here. Crashing an entire chain with only 3 tokens live is not bullish, sir. Talking about, I mean, these are a lot of Solana degens that just hammered into Snake.fun, barely making a difference in chain load. It ain't a Cardano problem.
So what?
We have this transaction went through, but didn't get any tokens. Lol,
Cardano didn't go down.
no, Cardano, but you know what?
It's still making blocks.
It's still making blocks, but we have this. Look at, I mean, Taco was talking about this. Anyone else having issues with Cardano right now can't even send his ADA out of his Nami wallet. So you better check that Block Explorer. And he was asking if it was Snake.fun. And we had this statement from Snek, the official account here. I do believe Snek, the token itself, pumped a little bit on today's news. We know it's frustrating, and we would like to apologize for the Snake.fun experience so far. The issues are due to an unprecedented amount of users, which is a good thing, of course, but everything on Cardano is struggling to keep up. DEXs, wallets, our infrastructure. We're in touch with all of the relevant teams, and the fixes are on the way. Rest assured, devs are Chads. All will be resolved ASAP. So I do need you. Are you able to do a health check on
pulling
them?
up Cardano scan right now.
Okay. What do we got here? What's the health? Is it health on a shelf?
It's making blocks.
It's making blocks.
There's been no stoppage. Now look, are the dexes not coded properly? Shit, yeah. Okay, now like I love MinSwap.
Yeah.
But has MinSwap ever been tested at scale? No. Did the backend from MinSwap probably go down or whatever other Cardano dexes people were using? Probably.
Yeah.
Now the chain itself has been producing blocks a lot. So, and this happened like right after the Chang hard fork. So there's probably a good amount of the validators are still in the process of updating.
Yeah.
Again, look, this is why we do proof of work.
I'm not gonna lie though. Taco and DZ, a little scared this morning from seeing this
Really?
info. Yes, a little scared. And
Why
Taco,
why is this scary?
well, I mean, you can't send your ADA out of your Nami wallet for some reason, and like multiple transactions failing. And this is just like the first release of Snake.fun, right?
Yeah.
And
Okay.
yeah, it's a lot of users, but the whole conversation is that they're building this infrastructure to handle the traffic.
Yeah.
Problems. First 12 hours.
I think it's bullish as hell.
You think it's bullish?
Oh yeah. How could it not be? Because Solana breaks all the time.
God damn, that's a good point.
Ton went down for an extended period of time, and they were just releasing a coin. And it wasn't even like on a like .fun. It was like tons of fun.
Yeah.
It was just the dog's coin, and it was airdropped. It was just an airdrop on the network at a brought down ton.
Also,
for like
AVAX.
12 hours.
Yeah, AVAX too.
AVAX not so much. They've got like 3 chains, so they're kind of like
Yeah,
a chain of AVAX went down, but you can still do other stuff.
that's
and-
true. They had the C chain, the P chain to move to.
So I think it's bullish AF. I think we all are going to figure out who can actually program Haskell and who cannot. Right now, but the chain is fine. Now, have Haskell programmers kind of been dicking around and never really been tested? Correct.
Yeah.
But that's, I mean, look, Cardano
Stress tests are healthy.
stress tests are very healthy. This does not mean Cardano is bad. Does not mean Cardano is going down or going to zero. It's good. You know what would go down immediately if anyone did anything interesting on it? Fucking XRP.
XRP.
Okay.
Oh my God, that's
So
a
guys,
sad take.
Everyone calm down. Cardano is the Bitcoiner proof of stake.
Yeah.
That being said, and I know if Chucky Ho sees this, he would get mad at me. Proof of stake has problems. Okay.
It does.
It is sacrificed the reliability when it comes to the blockchain trilemma. So you get what you pay for.
Well, and like even
It's
you brought
really
up
fast.
something amazing. The Solana went down like 9 or 10 times,
Yeah.
and it's been pumping
Who
hard.
cares?
They didn't care. The plebes did not care. They were still out there. And then with those problems and those stress tests within Solana, then things like Jupiter are finding specific fixes. So we had Jupiter Exchange release a MEV Protect system protecting swaps from sandwich attacks.
Good.
This went live today, and this needed to happen in a big way. So that's a good ad.
I think Radium has already had this for a while.
Yeah.
It just came out in Radium V3, which was earlier this year.
Radium V3 running.
Oh yeah. It's
How long ago did that happen?
A couple months ago.
Couple
I would
months?
love, if anyone knows the teams on Jupiter or Radium, I'd love to have them on the show. I've been big on Radium for a while, over a year now. Started buying Radium at this time last year.
Where are these tokens at? Let's see if we can find them on
And by the way, I have a pick. I know we got to wrap up the crypto side of the show.
What, already? Was it 221? Oh,
I have a sneaky pick.
Do you? Okay.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Hold
By
on.
the way, guys, as you're looking this up,
Yeah.
you need to, if you have a bag right now, you need to be double sure you are staking your shit right now.
What
Okay,
is
you
this,
need to be
Radium?
staking, getting that little bit of VIG on these bags. I found out last night I was not staking my say. And I was like, holy crap, I've been staking my say for like 6 months, and I have been holding my say unstaked for 6 months.
I still refuse to stake. I still refuse to stake.
But I stake on chain. I don't do it like with weird. I like
That's
find
fine.
an actual delegator. I don't do liquid staking and all that like witchcraft that Taco does.
Yeah, the witchcraft. I'm remaining stubborn on that.
You should probably. I mean, can you stake Chainlink? I'm pretty sure you can.
I'm probably. I just, I'm a self-custody maxi, man.
They're still custodying it.
I know. Fine.
Yeah, it's.
God, maybe you're talking me
you
into this.
probably
Maybe
should-
you're talking me into this.
You're losing a couple percentage, and you're basically what it does is it keeps you ahead of inflation on that token.
Yeah,
So it's
that's true.
So you're giving away 5% of whatever gains you're going to have when you cash out.
Yeah.
Whatever the inflation rate is, it keeps you ahead of that. So
This is a good question.
Alden says $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Alden. Nick, Drew, what are your thoughts on this market cycle? Still looking on the 4-year path, or what's crypto face smoking? Look, crypto face is not a crypto guy.
Well, he trades commodities heavily.
He
He's
doesn't
very good
own-
at trading
he doesn't
commodities.
hold, he doesn't have keys.
Yeah.
Okay, he's not
Yeah.
one of us. He's a trader, and he's really good at it. But he knows the markets. He's been trading crypto for a while, but he's not like a crypto person. He knows a lot though.
Yeah.
But he doesn't really give two shits about blockchain or being a cypherpunk or any of that stuff.
Well, and also he had the Forever Top call that was 69K.
Yep.
And then since we pumped to 74K, that was the Forever Top. But you notice something kind of similar, like Gareth Soloway, also a traditional finance guy,
Yep.
calling for downside only for Bitcoin. It's almost like at a point it's so aggressively outpacing the other markets that maybe they need to find a way to talk themselves into it in this full reset pattern potentially. But what you're talking about, the crypto ethos, I think that matters a lot for the time frame we're in.
It does. It really does. But there's so many weird economic factors going on right now. There's just so much uncertainty right now. Everything is so out of whack. Like never before have we seen the types of data that are coming out of the economy, where we have consumer spending at an all-time high, but then so is consumer debt, and the savings rate is all-time low, and the mortgage delinquencies are at all-time highs, and JP Morgan is like quintuple underwater all at the same time.
Yeah.
And like no one knows.
Well, this is like the death of
No one knows.
the death of the dollar is kind of speeding up, but no one wants to acknowledge that. But our buying power is falling off of a damn cliff
It
right
very
now.
much so is.
So I think that there's a lot of macro things coming into play that they're not taking into account. Plus, the likelihood, in my opinion, of third world championship and Bretton Woods 2.0 in 10 years from now. So, we're just talking about that. Now, there is some pretty big upgrades going on the altcoin side as well. Avalanche introduced Avalanche 9000 upgrade, which will enable anyone to launch a dedicated blockchain for their app in minutes. Oh God. Coinbase has completed their first crypto transaction managed entirely by an AI bot. Polygon tokenomics migrate from Matic to Paul went live. There is no deadline for the migration process rather. And Cardano chain hard fork upgrade went live. This introduced the decentralized governance to Cardano and BERT, the Genesis keys, as we mentioned earlier in the week. So there's a couple things going on. And also Trump promises to make U.S. crypto capital of the planet. So Godspeed, Mr. President, because holy shit, we're falling off of a cliff right now. And August 29th in 2024 was the time frame in Terminator where Skynet became self-aware.
Oh, yeah.
So that's fun. That's a fun little,
Yeah.
I wonder what's going on with OpenAI and Sam Altman-Often. We also had this from Bonk. Look at this. So Solana meme coin Bonk founder, the only nom, broke a Guinness World Record for the most dogs walked at once.
That's a bottom signal.
Fucking what is going on with our world, dude? I mean, shout out to him for that accomplishment. It must have been a big deal to make it happen. That's a lot of degs, right? Bonk, I wonder where it is on price here. Let's see if we can find it on 2-bit.
It needs to go up. That's all I can say.
It needs to go up. Are you holding it still?
Yes, I have like a bunch of sell
Let's see
orders
here.
set.
Where are your sell orders at? So they can front run you.
Yeah, no, I mean they're not very aggressive. It's I mean not what it is now.
Not what it is now. I mean this is kind of a problem. I mean, but this is what you kind of expect in an acute, like a boring time in Bitcoin. All coins are getting shellacked right now.
Yeah.
This thing.
Okay, Coins Chick.
Oh
Coins
my
Chick, you're
God.
out of line.
Oh my gosh, you said the other guy. Oh no.
All I do.
She chose violence today.
All right, you know what? Whatever.
She chose violence.
Here's my pick. Sorry, Bonk. It's fine. Bonk's fine. Look, if you want to YOLO, $100 in a Bonk, that's fine.
Where are we going?
Everyone should have some exposure to Bonk. There is no token yet for this one.
I swear to God, I'm gonna lose it if it's a meme coin.
It's not a meme coin.
Okay, what is it?
This is called Toki.
Toki?
Toki Finance. TOKI.
Toki. Let's go to
It
Google.
is a. You're gonna want to go to X.
All right, fine. Well, I've got to raw dog it into X, so be
All right,
careful,
just
Isaac.
switch away, Isaac. 'Cause
Yeah.
You never know.
Turn
what's
your
gonna
eyes
happen.
away.
I literally did a search on X today for thread because I was like looking into how people are doing threads now because a lot of it has changed.
Yeah.
And it's just all T's and A's.
Is it really?
Yes. It's like people doing threads of girls laying back on beds not wearing a bra.
What?
And I'm just like,
You gotta.
Anyways.
No, you gotta block the thought accounts. That's what you gotta do. Is you gotta.
no, I was on search, just like regular X search, like
Oh,
on
yeah.
Google searching. I typed the word thread and it was just like pose. Anyways, TOKI.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna give this a follow. Let's see here. Toki Finance.
Toki Finance. So it's Cosmos ecosystem.
Mhm.
Go to Toki.finance.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Cross-chain token transfer between Ethereum, Cosmos, and BNB.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, BNB's still the move too, I feel like.
BNB is the move. Everyone needs exposure to BNB. This is financial advice.
Oh god damn it.
Look,
I'll meet
everyone
you.
LARPs like they're like, oh, you know, I'm like not doing an hour-long live stream telling people how to invest, and then I say not financial advice at the end, and somehow that like gives me legal coverage. No, it doesn't, idiot. So here, yeah, this is financial advice. Everyone should have some BNB. Don't put your house in. Don't go into debt. But BNB is a good play, guys. This Toki Finance is good. It's on Cosmos. It solves a problem. It's not a competitor. They will have a token. The Toki token.
Toki token.
I'm in their Discord.
That's a good name.
Yeah, I'm in their Discord. It's not out yet. It's on testnet. So if you're on testnet, you're going to qualify for the airdrop.
Dude, let's join the testnet right now. All right, let's show where people can join.
Join the
Nets.
testnet.
Yeah, well, let's go here. So you're on the website, you just click join testnet. I did this with Sweet, and that was super fun too.
Yeah. So then you like
let's
basically
see
just
here.
transfer stuff
Okay, let's get this
on
going.
testnet.
So BSC testnet. Okay, I'm gonna get in here. I'm gonna start slinging
Yep.
stuff around in here.
Me too.
Yep.
me
I like
too.
doing this stuff.
Mhm.
It's gonna be fun.
Now, another thing that, and I wanted to talk about, you know, your last statement here. How I approach explaining crypto is this is my journey, and I'm
Yes.
just doing it in a public format. So there you guys go. You get to see what I'm doing, and I get to be exposed in front of everyone as I'm talking about what I'm
Drew's
doing.
just here daily exposing himself.
Yeah, all day, every day. So that's
Smash
what
the
I
like
do.
button if guys hit that +1 in the chat if you like it when Drew exposes himself.
It's huge. Isaac, do we have the members only stream primed and ready to switch over
Are
to?
we doing the hot swap or the cold swap?
We're doing a cold swap. So what we're doing is we're going to be shutting down the public YouTube show
Okay.
in right around a minute. And we're going to be starting up the members only stream where I get to talk about
Insanity.
absolute insanity. All the stuff that I can't say right now that I want to tell you guys, I will nuke the channel if I do so. So if you are a member, if you feel it in your heart to support the channel with $5 or $4.99, about half the cost of one coffee that they sell at these sugar factories like Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks, you can support us and keep the lights on here by becoming a member and hearing my deep internal thoughts about what's to come for not only this election, but humanity at large. I think that what we see with this advancement in AI and this technological hyperdrive that we're in right now has actually heightened and quickened the process of something I've been talking about for right around 15 years. And I'm coming with receipts on the next half an hour. So,
Oh boy.
yeah, it's
we
gonna
need to
get
do
weird.
the mid roll, and it'll kind of we can like go out at the mid roll.
That's a good idea. I love you all. A chili rainbow gift in the membies.
Wow.
Okay, shout out to you, dude.
Wow.
He's giving some people the entryway here.
As long as Coinstick
Dude.
doesn't get one.
Well, she got demoted today. Did you hear?
What?
I
She
demoted.
lost her wrench.
Yeah, she lost her
Good.
wrench. I
Why?
took the wrench
What'd
away.
she do?
Because, I have my reasons.
Yeah, your
know.
reasons. Look, I've been sending feet pics trying to get her stupid coin.
Why are you sending feet
She
pics?
said she would send me the CCC coin if I sent her feet pics,
Damn it, Nick. Don't
and she's
do
not
that.
doing it. So
I don't know about you, but that's how I got them. Feet pics.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I
god.
know.
Oh
We all
my
know.
god. I gotta expose
this
my
show.
gun cache, dude. I should. I mean, it's not too expansive. I got basically what I could
No,
carry in one
Adam,
trip, but
that
it would
guy,
be tough.
He's a Fed.
What?
Nice try, Fed.
I mean, what if a Fed's really interested in basic Second Amendment rights? Like, get real. He's not gonna. He's
All right,
whatever.
run the mid roll and then kill this stream.
All right, we're going.
Peace
Bye,
out,
everyone.
bitches.
Bye.
The Blockchain Basement is powered by Arculus. This is the world's leading crypto cold storage where you can easily secure, buy, swap, send, and receive all your crypto with a simple tap using 3-factor authentication to make sure to keep your assets safer than ever. Make sure to support the channel. Use code BASE10 and click the link down in the description to get your hands on your security today.
We're the hottest.
Oh no! Well, we'll still be on X. It's fine.